only on esportbf.com.
And we are going to be watching, I believe this is going to be MNG on the Allied side, and we're going to have 1UP on the Axis side. And so it does look like we have MNG going over there towards the north as well as 1UP. So pretty standard breakouts that we're going to be seeing from both of these teams. You can have one squad here for MNG that's going to go ahead go for Bravo. A little bit more of a spread out pattern. I like this though, as that's going to be, what is this, Arras spotting out one there towards the middle of the map, trying to get a couple of shots into him. Not going to be connected just yet, but let's see if he can get some C4 damage going down. So he knows he's going to be right on the other side of this rock. This is a big kill, as it will open up the middle of the map. So he needs to go ahead and get some heals going down, and he'll be looking really, really good over here towards that Bravo flag. Though we are going to be seeing a Bombatrocity doing some decent work with some kills, but looking like some leftover Molotovs will be able to take him down. So that's definitely not good. But Speed will be there to try and provide those spawn points for their team. So he's not going to be out of this fight yet for that Bravo flag, but there are quite a few infantry players still going to be left up and alive for MNG here. But the reinforcements have arrived. The smoke has gone down, so this is going to be a brawl back and forth, very, very close in. We're going to stick on board here with Speed, as I think his teammates are slowly but surely going to start pushing these guys off the backside of this B flag. So nice. That was going to be Arras going 2 kills there on that push. Doom picking up 1 himself. On the other side of the map, though, we do have Adamat doing some work. He did pick up at least 1 frag in the tank, but he's so low, and he doesn't getting picked up right away. So that's not going to be good for him, obviously, as we are going to be seeing an armor potentially pushing up towards that A flag. And oh, a little bit of a leak. So we have 2 players immediately getting onto that A flag. I do not know where they snuck through, but Smiley now having to make this decision. Do we rotate onto that C flag, or do we try and get back and try to save our home flag? So MNG looking really, really good. They're also attacking over here onto Bravo. They might possibly get this 3-cap, and they do. This is fantastic for MNG on this breakout, as it will potentially allow them to get out to a big, big lead here. B is starting to get capped back over. MNG, though, doing a decent job of staying alive. We see a Bombatrocity, though, still going to be up and around, looking for these last couple of players. And he is going to be able to find a few of them there with that Molotov. His teammates are going to be able to take care of him, I believe, back behind the truck. So they will be able to secure themselves that B flag. It does look like they did rotate back to that C site. Yeah, they were able to cap that over, so they did look good there. But they're not clearing out the B flag too well. This is going to be Benachi able to stay up and alive, and he will be able to get some spawns going down. So this is immediately going to be an attack right here on Bravo. Very, very quick going down into their favor. So MNG just rotating extremely fast. Unfortunately, though, they did get caught into a little bit of a crossfire, as they are going to be getting pushed off the flag once again. A Bombatrocity trying to sweep around towards the flank. Spotting at one next to the Hell Station. Nice pickup. And as I said, they should be able to clean this up, although that smoke obscuring so many of these players, they're trying to find them out, will be able to clear it. Now, do we have anybody sneaking around? Nope, nobody is going to be kind of just sneaking around there, although the armor is going to still be back up. That is going to be causing them a little bit of issue here into the back of C, but not able to get onto the point, which is going to be perfectly fine there. Really, I mean, if you're not going to be fighting onto a flag, if you're not able to really affect any kind of change onto that flag, then does it really even matter if you're back out there? So here we go. Push coming in from MNG. Not going to be successful there on the first attempt. Following it up with another 2 players. I think Pacado did end up getting taken out. Cake also got picked up. Benanchi is going to try and make his way over here to Bravo. It might be able to get a revive here and there, but overall not going to be able to push too much. Does look like the tank deciding to back on out over here towards that A flag. They did. We do see an engagement. I think that was Adamat, who may have just went down once again there with the tank. So no armor once again here for 1UP, but honestly, I don't think it really matters, as they're doing a really good job here just in the infantry play alone. They did look like they were probably losing B here for just a little bit, but once again, just overwhelming infantry players are setting up there, and they will be able to take it down. As you can see, just overwhelming the players, and yeah, that's not going to be good. Looking good there for him. So you can see some long-range shots potentially going to coming in here for a Bombatrocity as he is spotting out these players rotating back over towards C. This is going to help them out quite a bit, just knowing what's going to be going down. And that is going to be a tank shot coming over here for a Bombatrocity as well. So he is kind of backed up in an awkward position, but really doing a decent job, just making sure that the attention is going to be focused in on him. So we do have Doom over here who has picked up a Sturmgewehr. So if you guys don't know, I would imagine most of you would, but you can pick up a different gun and still use the same kit that you were spawned in with. So that is exactly what he's going to be doing, which is really interesting because you're going to have quite a powerful kit just with the medic being able to completely heal yourself over and over and over again. And then also you're given an assault gun, probably one of the best assault guns in the game. And that's going to be looking really, really good for them. So he's got to be possibly doing some damage there, although he is just holding on to the middle of the map. So right now, both of these teams trying to find out where each of them are going to be going. C did go into the favor of Mangusta. And we are going to be seeing A getting contested quite heavily here. One up, not quite able to get onto the flag just yet. Nice shots going in from Pacato. He sees the tank right below him. I think he's at a C4. He does have a couple of rockets that he could try and throw down onto the tank itself, but wouldn't be able to do anything just yet. Bonacci does end up getting picked up as well. Adamat still going to be doing some work, though, on the outside, but we do see those spawns coming back in. And, yeah, Adamat is going to start getting hit over and over and over again. I think he actually is out of his tank at the moment, or possibly down. He is, so that's going to be an armor piece down once more here for one up. A, though, did go over into their favor, so not looking too bad there. Tank is still going to be up once again, as Rules doing a fantastic job of just staying alive. B is going to be getting contested probably here in the next couple of seconds, as you do see a squad starting to rotate back on over there. And right now, I think one up is just content with this defensive hold. They got their home flag back. They're not going to be too worried about B flag, I don't think, just because they have a huge amount of players over there. I mean, just look at that. They've got a squad and an extra guy going to be coming back in. They should be able to easily hold off on this, especially since they do have that high ground. Kama is going to be coming right up to a Bombatrocity. Will be able to take him down, so that is going to be a good kill, opening up the middle of the flag so they can attack A if they do want to. Cutting off these infantry players. Get a nice little flank. Kama doing a fantastic job. Currently at 10 and 8, though he does get picked up by an impact grenade. B flag still not going to be contested just yet. Oh no, the medic's doing it going down. So that is going to be basically squad down. Pacado's still going to be up and alive by the tractor. And he is getting so much fire coming in on him. No health packs here for him to actually get those heals going down. But he's doing a decent job of staying up, staying alive, making sure that his teammates can spawn back in. Speed is going to be coming around the side. Nice pinch there onto Cake. That's going to be Doom getting the shots from behind. Bombatrocity and Doom both still going to be up and alive, as they're trying to just kind of get out wide so they can get these nice little cross shots going down, and they will be able to clear it out once again. Kama a little bit late to the party. He tried maybe to get a different angle coming in from spawn, but that wasn't going to be the case. At the same time, we do see a failed push in the middle of the map. Rules and Francisco still going to be up, but they're the only two players who are up there, as they do have to go ahead and back on down. Adamat doing a good job of getting some shots in onto Rules. And that, my friends, is going to be a potential push here into the middle of the map for one up. They're 103-49. Looking pretty darn decent, as Kama is going to be able to find too much drugs. And what I would like to kind of see these guys do, they look decent in the tank game. I mean, Rules has been able to stay up for quite a while, so I think that they would really benefit from going into another AC hold. That does allow your tank to kind of reinforce both of those flags, stay relatively safe, and get some really long-range shots going down. But so far, Adamant, I believe, is still going to be up and alive. Pacato able to spot out too, as we are still seeing a really good hold there into the middle of the map, although Rules is getting pushed. Smiley going to be throwing a couple of rockets over his way, as well as Adamant doing some work with his tank. I like what Abomatrocity, though, is doing, as he's pushing up extremely aggressive. Arras is also in a decent... No, you're not going to kill yourself. So a little bit of a fail nade there. I've done that many times myself. But he's going to be making up for it with a headshot there onto Cake. Making that look easy. Popping out of a second one. Ooh, he gets some nice, decent damage going down. And yeah, that is definitely not a good spot for him to be in. But Arrozo will be able to stay alive, stay up, and get some heals on as well, as they're going to be closing in on this C flag. They are definitely looking to potentially get a third cap, as they are slowly but surely just tightening up the noose here. And as you can see, Jando is going to be coming up on top of that ridge. Adamant has his full flank right to his side. Ooh, nice pickup. Jando with 3. He's going to open that up. Do we see any spawns coming back in? His support is down. Adamant is vulnerable, although it does look like both of those players did get cleaned up there into the back. So he is going to go down, I think, anyways. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Rules with no support there. Too much drugs going to try and come out and scramble. He does end up going down. Adamant still alive somehow. I'm not sure how he is able to survive in this situation. Well, lots of infantry players now spawning in on their tanks, trying to make this fight go their way. Adamant, though, is going to be completely outnumbered. Smiley coming back in. He's going to be able to pick up one. And possibly a second one, as the nades are going to be coming in onto Rules. Adamant so low on health. Rules trying to figure out where he needs to focus his attention. And Adamant will be able to get that final shot in. And that's Rules going down for the first time here in this match. Francisco still going to be up and alive, as he was the support player. And that is going to be it, though, as they were not able to get onto a flag. 91-0 and 1 up, looking very solid in that match. So now we are going to be heading on into our next map, which will be on Rotterdam. And while we didn't see too much armor play coming out from 1UP, which may not have fared in their favor too much there on Arras, although they did make up for it, especially on that B flag. They look fantastic. Rotterdam is going to be an infantry haven. This is going to be where they can really start to shine. So I'm curious to see if MNG is going to be able to have it in them in order to take control of the infantry in this particular map, where they're going to be pushing up at, where they're going to be reinforcing at. Right now we are going to be seeing 1UP on the more difficult breakout side at the very least. Probably the easier side overall, but definitely the more difficult breakout side. So we will be having MNG being able to get onto the flag on Bravo first. They should be able to get that cap, and then it's really going to come down to, can they hold off that initial push to try and leak out towards the backside of A. Typically we do see about a 4 to 6 man push going into the north side of Rotterdam, but every now and then we do see a little bit of a mix-up where they do focus here towards the south. That was typically where we saw it there at the very beginning of the match. But this one can get clogged up fairly easily. Just really good spots here for the Axis team to set up and get some nice cross shots. Of course, they can get there, again, really fast, so they can get set up first. And that does look like what we're going to be seeing. Very heavy push here towards the south and into the middle of the map. And let's see what Jando is going to be able to do. Jando does end up getting taken down right away, though. And we do see some players starting to flood into the river to try and make it out. That's going to be Rules there to pick it up. using that Lewis gun, which is very, very powerful here on Rotterdam. We've seen some really good plays coming out. As you see, the cross shot's also going to be lined up as well. So as long as they can look through this smoke, they should be A-okay. Sneaky is going to be spawning back in as well. Tries to pull out the revolver. His teammate there for the save, though, as 3 players from One Up trying to stay up and alive, trying to make sure that they can actually do some damage back behind this truck. But they all get taken down. And Doom, you're not going to be able to make it away from this Lewis gun as he just holds that trigger and sweeps it across. So that's a really good start coming in here for MNG. And they're immediately going to be getting aggressive. As you can see, C-Flag already starting to flash back over, as that's going to be Banshee. And he does get picked up in that engagement. But what's really going to be interesting is to see where exactly are the rest of the players here going to be pushing in from. Wow, that is a lot of medics. 5 medics, 6, 7 medics. Is this an entire medic? I think they are all medics right now. Going to be pushing in here towards the north side of the map, so they have no long-range capabilities whatsoever, but they will be able to keep their guys up for a very long time. Lots of revives, lots of heals that are going to be going down. Lots of smoke as well. As you can see, you can't tell what's going on right now in this northern alley, but the thing is they got to get through and get some kills. So far, it's been pretty lackluster in terms of the fragging department. Looking over here for a potential cross shot, not seeing anybody on the other side of the bridge. That is going to be a leak coming on out. Kama is going to be up and alive, though, as Francisco ends up picking up 2. Arras, it will be able to take down Kama. B-Flag starting to flash now, as I think that's Cake is the only man alive, setting on top of Bravo. So the leak has happened. That was a successful push. And as those players who did die, they're going to start coming back in, probably as assaults, to help out their team to have a little bit more of a killing potential. But no, P does get wiped. I thought Cake was going to be able to hold it off there. Only able to take down 1. Banshee now going to be trying to come back in to help out just a little bit, but he ends up getting taken out as well. So a lot of back and forth going to be happening here. And you can take a look over here onto A as well. That's going to get completely overwhelmed. So One Up just sweeping across the map. We'll be able to get over to that alpha side. But as that did happen, C also getting taken over. So they're not going to get a full triple cap. Does look like they will be able to keep control at least 1 flag, which means that the potential here for that very fast drain is not going to be happening. Captain Cake will be able to pick up at least 1 there. Over from spawn. That's going to be it, though. Bomb Atrocity going to try and do some work, as he's only able to take down 1 player. Making his way back out. He did get taken down. And we are going to be seeing Adamant also getting a kill there. So looking pretty decent on this AB hold. Sorry about that, guys. But looking pretty decent here on the AB hold. As we do have, well, really, I think One Up is content on just chilling out. Like they're not really pushing up too aggressively. They're not trying to go back for their home flag. They're perfectly content on holding this AB setup. We do see Smiley here onto that B flag. He is going to be able to catch 1 out into the open. He can hear the footsteps of the second one, and he does take him down with beautiful precision. That's going to be cleaning up there onto the south, as more and more players are going to start to be flooding in from main spawn. So this is a little bit of an awkward position for One Up to be in, but they are taking care of it quite easily because they do have this A-B hold. It means that they're going to be having players coming in from that main spawn as well as from that C side. So a little bit of a cross shot potential is going to be coming in, but right now it looks like MNG having a little bit of trouble figuring out where they want to come in at. Speed is going to be doing a good job picking up a little bit of a floater there. So he's just trying to find where exactly they're going to be coming in here towards the north, positioning himself. Actually getting another gun. I like this. So he's going to have a STG with a 3X. He's got a decent amount of ammo so far. He can always go back for more. But, oh, he gets taken down by Rules with a nice headshot through the bus. That would have been a pretty decent position for him to actually be set up, and had Speed been able to survive. So we do see Doom now setting up for this defense. And this is why the Lewis guns, the LMGs, are so damn good here on Rotterdam. You can just set up as a turret and just lock down these lanes, and there's nothing that the other team can really do about it. And then you have the added effect of the suppression basically coming up and allowing your teammates to have almost map hacks in a way with the way the suppression does work. So nice little shots downrange here from Doom as he's just going to just hold down that trigger and let him have it. 5-3 now. KD isn't going to be huge here, but he is making the plays where it definitely does count. So we do have, it does look like Arras setting outside of that A flag. He's just going to make sure that nobody is going to be in a position to push back in to that alpha flag. In the meantime, we do see a flank coming in from Speed, so he's going to be looking for a little bit of revenge there from his last death. And he should be able to find this guy no problem, and does take him out. Oh no, he misses the shots. 96 hits. Will not be able to finish it out. That's got to be rough. Communication from his teammates should come in, though, as they should be able to hold that down, and they do. So that's going to be basically wiping out another squad here. As we do see Doom making his way back onto that Bravo flag. He's going to go all the way over towards the north side and just letting them have it. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. But he is going to be able to do some work. Adamat now is going to be at 8-3. He's also been able to pick up a couple of frags himself. 70 to 113. So this is getting a little bit scary here. If you are MNG, you got to figure out how to maybe get your home flag back. I'm not too sure if they can, but Speed picking up 2 more. Possibly a third to clear this out, and he can't. I don't think he's too worried about it, though. Ultimately doing his job, holding them back. Nobody's able to get onto Alpha. I think right now at this particular point, we need to be seeing just one huge push coming out towards the north again. Maybe even if you lose that C flag, I think that it would be worth getting out of the spawn trap, because this is just really, really tough to be in at the moment. Kama is going to pick up that last kill, so he will be able to clean up any kind of presence there to the south side of the map. And Smiley is going to be in a pretty decent position for these cross shots. I like where he's going to be setting up. Using that STG with the 3x scope does allow him a lot more range to see, and his teammate is going to be picking him up as he turns around the corner. Smiley can't make it happen, though. Lewis Gun will be able to take him down. Still no presence over there onto that A flag. And honestly, right now, Mangusta Esports has no answer for this. 1UP is completely dominating and controlling the pace of this game. Once they were able to get out to that A flag, it was all over. They have not even lost it. It hasn't even really been contested since they have taken it back over. All right, so here's the push that's going to be coming in. We've got about a squad or so that's going to be making the way over towards the north side of the map for MNG. And they have to make this thing work. 37 tickets left. They can stop this bleed. They can start to drag it down into their favor. It is definitely possible. Winning it is going to be hard. Not out of the realm here, but definitely going to be hard. Jando doesn't end up getting picked up. Pacato not going to be able to make it across. Cake trying to do so. Yeah, Banshee is the only one that is going to be back up and alive, and he gets picked as well. Oh, no. And that is going to be another failed push. Their best attempt so far to try and get out to that A flag, and it was not going to happen. That is definitely unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen Banshee maybe sit back here, wait for those spawns, get those players on him as quickly as possible, but that's not going to be the case, as Speed and Doom going to be coming back here. They will be able to clean this out as a hit fire spray. Yes, it is. Francisco doesn't go it down. But man, it was definitely touch and go there for a little while. 17 tickets left to go. I think that's going to be all she wrote, as now they are going to be coming back in from spawn. A Bomb Atrocity now is going to be the only man up here to try and stop this. He knows what's going to be going down, though, as smokes are going to be up. It's going to be kind of giving away their little tail as to what's going down. And you can see trades are going to be coming on in. 11 tickets left to go. Maybe they can get this A flag really fast and potentially drag down another 10, 15 tickets. But ultimately, I think that this is all she wrote As, oh my god, even the pistol kill is going to be coming on out. Finally, he does end up going down. Francisco will be able to get that kill. Arras, though, he's going to be coming back in. Gets the hip fire spray onto one. Looking for that second one. Oh my god, he gets the knife. He tried to go for the knife, but his teammate, I think, took the kill away from him. And that's going to be 2 tickets to 100, as we should be seeing it cleaned out. 100-0 and 1 up. Looking so damn good. Really, really frustrating, I would have to say, as we did see a decent hold there at the beginning. They held back 1 up from that initial push, but 1 up had a huge 8 to 7 man push with medics, smokes everywhere to the northern side of the map. They were able to get those revives, get those heals down, and there was just nothing right there that MNG. I don't think they were ready for that kind of a push to happen there towards the north, and to be completely honest, I wasn't really ready for it either, as they put everything into that push, and it absolutely worked for them. They were able to leak out towards that A flag, eventually get down into that Bravo site, and that's really, really smart play when you think about it, guys, because what you end up doing is if you do get those couple of players who do leak out towards that A flag, you're going to have most of your defense that's going to be spread out amongst that Bravo in southern Bravo areas. So they're not going to have all of their players in a position to flood back to A right away to try and save it or to prevent any more of those leaks from happening. So what ends up happening for 1UP is that as a couple of their players do die, maybe in the back they got maybe 1 or 2 guys that have leaked out towards A, that means that they're going to be able to get those spawns off on them, and they can change over to an LMG, they can change over to an assault class, whatever it may be, something that's going to have a little bit more punch to it when they do have those fights later on over onto A. And that's exactly what we saw there from 1UP. So really good plays coming out from them, and I mean, you can see some really good teamwork and communication going down as well. These guys definitely know this mode, and they're using every advantage that they possibly can to their ability. We are going to be seeing Hamada as our next map. This map, typically the wild, wild west of the maps. Anything can happen here, as we are going to be having 1UP on the Allied side, MNG on the Axis side. We'll see if MNG is going to be able to make some action happen here, as we are going to be following on board with Doom, who did a pretty decent job there in that last map. See if he can do the same here onto Bravo. Initial fights are going to be going into the favor here of 1UP, and we're going to be following it up with some more as Doom picks up 2 kills real fast with that Tommy gun. He's going to go ahead and get the revives there for his team. No, he does get caught out, so not quite able to keep his squad up and alive. That's going to be huge here on the recap here for Bravo. Speed still going to be alive, but at a distance, not going to be able to do much of anything at all. He does have that Tommy gun once again, so distance is going to be a little bit difficult, but oh, look at the angles that he's going to find him in. Speed, knowing where he can poke in from this map, using it to his advantage. Now that B flag's starting to go back into the favor here of 1UP. So let's see where the tanks are going to be at here for MNG. We do have, I think this is going to be rules coming out of spawn. No tanks so far that I'm seeing on the map here for 1UP. I don't know if it went down or if they just have not spawned it yet. A little bit of action over there onto A, but does look like 1UP has been able to take care of it. In the meantime, though, we are going to be seeing some nice little fights happening here for Bravo. And that's going to be Kama still up and alive, trying to get this bleed onto the flag as much as possible. So far, not going to be able to get it down, completely neutralized. Nice little hipfire spray there onto Ottoman. Still going to be staying alive. He picks up a second. Not going to be able to find the third, though. His teammate, though, will be able to trade out with him, but there in the back, a Bombatrocity, and Rizzo will be able to finish up the kills there onto Bravo. And now with that nice little cleanup, we are going to be seeing a potential push happening over here towards Charlie. Do apologize for that, guys. Have a little bit of a cough here today for some reason. KQ8 I have absolutely no idea how they pronounce that, but we're going to go with KQ. And he is going to go ahead and make his way back towards this alpha flag. Did get some nice little rotations coming in from MNG. But they have to make sure that they're going to be able to do something, at least on A and Bravo. But no, not going to be happening, as they're still going to be backed up into this 1C flag. Now, I will say this. C flag is definitely a more difficult flag in order to get a triple cap situation on, as your teammates do spawn directly behind it. So it's going to allow them to prevent any kind of triple cap scenario for the most part. Their tank should have a position back there as well to maybe go back and get some help from his infantry players. If he's still alive. He is. And Arizo right now going to be set up inside this tower. Should be able to spot out any kind of movement that's going to be coming in from that C flag. That is not the range that you want to be fighting a Lewis gun from, and he does get taken out. Speed, though, should be able to get the revive, and he should be A-OK. Captain Cake, though, is going to get a couple of frags there towards the north side, and this push towards Alpha should continue. Although Cake is extremely low on health here, he does have his one med pack that he can use. We'll see him and his teammates can actually finish out the cap here onto Alpha. Oh, I like this. Mines are going to be going down. And that would have been hilarious had he killed himself by shooting those mines. But not going to be happening just yet. A little bit late to the party coming in onto that Alpha flag. But he should be able to do a little bit of damage, I think. As not seeing anybody there from 1UP. In the meantime, we do see a rotation coming in for this C flag. Francisco, though, is going to be set up with that Lewis gun. And he's just going to be quietly waiting here in the grass. I think his feet actually are poking out there. He does set up. And he spots out 2 right away. We'll be able to connect with 1. I don't know if he was spotted out. Ooh, he does get shot from the distance there onto Bravo. Now it's all going to come down to Jando here, who is in a 1 on, I don't even know how many are on the flag. I think there's at least a squad. Does he wait for those spawns, or does he try to go in for the fight? He doesn't know where he wants to go. Trying to get away, actually probably stood a stayed and fight, but hindsight, you can't ever tell what's going to be going down as you are one of these players. And we do see Snake, oh, not able to connect there with those shots. Tommy gun is a really good gun to have in that position, but just not a whole lot there he could work with. We did see B getting capped over for just a few seconds, but that's going to be rotating back over into the favor of 1UP. 117 to 95, still very close game, back and forth between these two teams. And Pacato able to get a nice little frag there from a distance. A lot of Molotovs are going to be coming on out. He's going to be able to get some damage markers of himself, but I don't know if he has any health packs on him. He's waiting patiently for a potential push to happen, and I don't think he's going to be able to bait him up into this tower. Should be seeing maybe some C4 coming over their way. Arizo's still going to be up and alive. He does get taken down, though. But nobody on that B flag just yet here for MNG to try and get that cap back in their favor. Here we go, too much drugs. He ends up going down. Smiley going to be coming back in. They both pass each other as Kama is still going to be up and alive. Kama finally does end up getting picked up. Adamant now the only man alive onto this B flag to try and hold this off. And he's still going to be doing some work. In the meantime, C is also going to be flashing as well. As you can see up in the top right-hand side of the screen, the tank trying to do some work with some splash damage. But Adamant, with those spawns, going to be coming in. And see if he can try and hold off on this B cap. It does go through for MNG. At the same time, we do see Alpha also getting contested. Doom with a nice cleanup. So A will be going back in the favor of 1UP. Trades are going to be coming on in, but Smiley with a nice 2-piece will be able to finish it out for that B flag. Now over here onto C, Abomatrocity is going to be spawning back in. Francisco and Snake are still going to be up and alive. Francisco does end up getting taken down by Speed as the spawns are going to be commencing. And this is just back and forth, but 1UP seems to be winning out in this fight. The C flag is going to go into their favor. B is in their favor. Adamant coming around. He might be able to get some shots in onto the tank. He does pick up at least one infantry player. And yeah, this is not looking good here for MNG. They were keeping it so close for so long. But in the end, it does look like they are going to be losing out quite heavily in the ticket game. 103 tickets now to 71, the biggest lead that we have seen. And that is a nice Batman shot there from Smiley. As he is now going to be cleaning up that position. Tank is going to be up and around. He does not want to tangle that with that. Oh my god, Kama is going to be able to get the nice frag there on Arizzo, but it does get traded out. A should be getting capped back over. Might be seeing a spawn coming back in to potentially defend that, as that would be worth it. Yeah, we do. We see Packet here coming back in. Nice little frag there. Where are the spawns? Nobody's going to be coming in to help him out just yet. There we go. We got 2 more on the other side. So while he does end up getting picked up, they do have an opportunity here for the rest of his teammates to maybe clean this out. Kama is going to be one of those guys. He's 11-9 so far, and he just can't make it around as he does get taken down. Captain Cake, he's going to be in between A and C, maybe preventing some possible leaks to come through. Not too sure, but he is going to be using that 1907, which it does have a very high rate of fire, but man, it is very, very hard to control. As you can see right there, wasn't able to get those shots going down. So we see a big push coming into the tower to try and clean this out, and they finally do end up doing that. 1UP is going to be able to get control completely of Alpha and Bravo. Adamant now taken down, so B is going to be in a little bit of a vulnerable position. But I think that they're going to be just fine, as they are going to be sweeping around here towards that C flag. Banshee is going to be back up as well, trying to get some long-range shots. He will be able to pick up Doom. But they've got to get onto another flag here pretty soon. 87-41. The closest game that we've had so far, but still not able to make any headway. Nice pickups here from Smiley. There's only 2 infantry players are actually going to be making their assault onto that B flag. The rest of them trying to flank around with the tank. Nice pickups here from Smiley. 13-8. Definitely looking good here for 1UP. Holding down this middle flag. And they are going to be looking good there onto Bravo. Nobody else there left up and alive for a flank onto B. Captain Cake, though, I don't know. He's been spot out, though. Too much drugs going to be coming back here to hunt him out. 84-26 right now. Too much drugs will be able to take down Cake. And I think only 1 more player is in the backfield, however, here on Alpha, but doesn't even really matter at this point. Unless we see just a really good hold coming on in to this B side, I don't think it's going to really make much of a difference. Jando, though, still going to be staying alive. Still going to be fighting onto that B flag, but he's just a solo man. And this is really where it's been frustrating, I think, for... oh, no, we're going to be seeing some C4 here in the back. That's going to be a very quick destroy. A little bit of a win there for Packet, but honestly, 1UP, I think, has been doing much better without the tank than when they did have the tank. So I don't know if that's, you can really call that a win for MNG, but maybe they can get back in this game now, as that Alpha flag is going to be flashing over. But, you know, MNG, they haven't really been pushing as a team. They've been really taking a lot of these, you know, 1-on-2, 1-on-3 fights, and it hasn't been going their way. But we do see Packet, though, able to pick up 1 more there onto the A flag. 2 more guys are going to be set up for 1UP. Can he make the shots count? Nice little assist kill going down. He's going to pick up a second one there with a headshot. And that will be a clear onto A. So a little bit of a victory there, I would have to say. Jando now making his way over to Bravo. Nice, nice shots, as he will be able to track him across the sky and get the kill, finish it out. 68-8 now. So while they can drag these tickets down to make it easier when the second half does commence, this is pretty a tall order. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do this earlier on. We do see another big push happening over there towards Alpha. Jando, though, going to be able to catch at least one. Shifting over. It does look like 1UP has pretty much taken control of that Alpha flag. Those spawns are going to be coming back in, which will be draining those tickets for MNG. And yep, that is going to be all she wrote right there. A is going to be capping over. Nobody is going to be able to get onto Bravo. Captain Cake going to try and make something happen here. And maybe he can do some work, get maybe 1 or 2 more kills, but in the end, it's not going to matter as that cap does finish up. 58-0. I am Brett FX here, casting week number 6 of ESB League. So this is going to be a hopefully a pretty good match. Now, we did see on Arras 1UP controlling it pretty handedly. It was 91-0 there. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here in this game or not. But I would have to imagine that MNG has warmed up just a little bit. They looked a lot better than they had previously. But Snakey here is going to be running into some infantry play as well as looking for that tanker. He's looking for the support, I think, to try and shoot him in the back. He will be able to spot him out. Does he get the shots? He does. That's going to be huge here. If the tank can actually make a play for it, that's going to be Rules coming back in. And he's going to try and get a couple of shots onto the opponent tanker here. This would be massive as it would allow them to control basically the whole northern side of this map. And there it is. Rules once again will be able to win out in the tank battle, but it's going to be all up to the infantry players from 1UP to try and make a difference here and take Rules back out. Now, 1UP did a fantastic job even without the tank in the previous game, so this is a small victory at the very beginning. We'll see, though, if MNG can actually make something happen out of it. So far, their infantry players are dying all across this ridge, and they are not going to be able to do much of anything at all for 1UP, so they're going to have to back on out. But I like this play. They're going to come back in, try and make a push towards that Alpha flag. And, oh no, they are getting completely shot from behind here. That's going to be Jando with a nice 2 kills as he takes down KQ8 as well as Smiley. So now it does leave that C flag open, and this is what we were talking about before previously, is that this tank here, if they can hold off these infantry pushes towards their home flag, it does allow them some nice back and forth rotations towards Alpha and Charlie. And we'll see if they're going to be able to successfully burn this flag down. It is going to be Jando now currently set up inside the top side of that building here. And that's going to be Too Much Drugs now getting picked up as well. So Jando looking pretty decent. 4-1 so far. And they will be able to clear out onto the C flag. So this is a huge win coming in right now for this squad. MNG looking really decent. 1UP, though, I'm not sure why they haven't rotated over here towards A just yet, but there's going to be a big fight happening over here towards Bravo. Too Much Drugs going to get saved by a bomb atrocity. As now immediately they're going to be rotating back into the C flag. So not sure why they didn't make a play for A, but you know what? These guys, they looked pretty damn good before. They have tickets to play with, so not going to be questioning their decisions too much. Not yet, anyways. Too Much Drugs, though, is going to be coming in. He's going to have some nice C4 damage onto this tank. That's going to be a huge hit coming in. Another tank, or another nade, as well as some rocket damage is going to be coming up. That tank is so low right now and will get picked up. That's going to be Adamant with the long-range shot, picking up Rules and Francisco. That is a huge kill, as we are going to be seeing the armor now down, which was very rare that we saw that happening in the very first round of Arras. And that will be a cleanup onto the C flag. Too Much Drugs, though, is going to be running into 2 players coming in from the backside of fields. He can hear him into the water. Spots out 1. Not quite able to make the shots, but his teammate cleaning it out just fine. And I think they should be good here. Maybe Too Much Drugs gets picked up, but I think they should be able to find him. Well, I figured they would, but hasn't been able to just yet. Sneaky play coming in right now from MNG. But is it going to be enough here? As Too Much Drugs is looking fantastic. Finally does get picked up. Where is Adamant going to be stationed at? Not really that close. Smiley is going to be sitting on top of the barn. As we do have a bomb atrocity also going to be able to pick up a couple of those frags. And that is a lot of blue dead bodies just laying across onto that C site. As they will be able to get that full burn and cap happening. On the other side of the map, though, here for A, we do see Arizzo getting picked up. Doom is still going to be staying alive up underneath that bridge, maybe waiting in for those spawns to come on up. 116, 116, though, very even across the board. And Doom can hear all these footsteps around him. That's going to be an easy kill as he does pick up Banshee. Now with this A flag in their possession, I think there's only one more guy here on the blue squad to actually make a play for it. He doesn't even get picked up. You see him flying across right there over the building. Not too sure what that was, but ragdoll effects in Battlefield, you gotta love them. As Doom is going to be setting up. He spots out one. Oh my god, he ends up trading out with Cake, I believe, as he does end up going down. So many players there, and Rizzo wisely going to go ahead and back up and play his life. As he comes back in for a little bit more, not sure if he's going to be able to find anybody. Yeah, that tank is going to be able to do a lot of damage there in terms of splash, but he has basically unlimited medkits, so he's not going to have to worry too much. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are probably going to be seeing a triple cap coming on in if they can secure these next couple of kills. These are going to be very, very critical here. MNG really need to be scrambling around trying to figure out where they can push up into it. Maybe go over there towards a B push with some infantry players, but they are locked down so tight. Taking a look right now. We do see a leak coming out for Bravo, so they managed to get control of that B flag, but after losing a lot of tickets. 111 now to 84. And that is going to be Rules going down inside the tank. Adamat still going to be staying up and alive. He's going to be able to create a lot of pressure over there towards that A site. Kama does end up getting picked up. Captain Cake looking for those long-range shots across the hill. Might be able to find one. No, he doesn't. Ends up going down, so that could have been potentially a... well, that was actually a two-player swing in terms of who's alive, who's dead. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen. And Banshee's still going to be up and alive as they do allow spawns to come in from that B flag. Snaky is going to be able to get onto it. We do see, I think that was Kama with some long-range shots. A Bomb Atrocity should be able to come around and get the flank here, though. That is going to be a fairly good kill on his part.
Watch out there.
And did they actually stop the burn on A? They did, so there's nobody going to be on an A flag. We do see Rules way the heck out here. I wonder if he's going to try and tease this tank a little bit, going back for some more ammo. I don't know if Adamant is going to be coming back here or not. But I think Rules is going to go ahead, maybe go over here towards that C flag, realizing, you know what, guys? It would be awesome to get this tank, but we also need to be able to get some scoreboard rolling in our favor. So a decent defense here onto that Bravo flag. We do see some more spawns coming in on the C as well. Smiley will be there for the defense. And he is looking the complete opposite direction of where he needs to look. But I think he's going to be safe for now. His teammate's going to be coming on in with a couple of kills of his own. Francisco does end up coming out with a kill on the Too Much Drugs. Smiley with a long-range shot, connecting with all of them. Takes him down super fast with that STG. And this right here is going to be perfectly fine, I think. As we do have Adamant starting to make his way back over. Jando, though, he's going to have something else to say about it. A couple of rockets, maybe some C4, although he does get picked up. A little bit slow there. But Snake is going to be alive as well as Francisco. Do we have any more assaults? I don't think we do. I think Snake is actually a medic right now. Yeah, so this is not a good spot. I thought maybe they were going to have a little bit more anti-tank here onto that C flag, but not going to be the case. And oh my god, Francisco looking fantastic. We'll be able to get at least one kill. But that's all he's going to be able to pick up. Rules is going to be coming back in with the tank, though, so maybe they can put a little bit more pressure. A is going to be going in their favor, as we do see B now slowly but surely going into 1-up's possession. So with a full squad down there onto that C flag, it's going to be up to Packet to try and make some plays happen. He will not be able to have any success here onto B, as he does get taken completely out. Rules is going to be back up as well. Nice long-range shot to pick up speed, as Comet and Smiley might actually be able to find each other here. Smiley is going to be able to come on top with that win. Snake, though, coming all the way to the backside with Jando here. And this is really going to be critical because they can get some really nice shots onto Adamant. Maybe delay his push across the map. They are going to be winning out in the burn for the time being. Nades are going to be coming on out. Where's Rules? Rules is going to try and poke on in, but Rules is actually going to be getting some shots coming in from behind. That's going to be too much drugs with some nice back hits with those rockets. Finally, he does end up getting picked up, but in the meantime, Adamant does get taken down. That was going to be a combination play from Jando and Sneaky, as well as a couple of shots there from Rules from a long range. But will they be able to hold off all of these infantry players that are now starting to rotate back in to this C flag? Adamant with a little bit of revenge. He's going to spawn back in, able to get those kills. But where can MNG actually go? So we do see Speed making his way over here towards A, but he is going to be spotted out. And taking a look at the scoreboard right now, Adamant 20-3. He did some work there inside that tank, and we do see 16-3 there for a bomb atrocity. Double digits for Smiley, Doom, and Speed. They are looking fairly good in terms of the frag department. Only Snake, though, up in the double digits, 10 and 12. So they are definitely struggling just getting any kind of kills whatsoever. Surprisingly enough, even with that, they are looking really decent just in the ticket department. I mean, 20 and 79 is not a bad scoreline to have on this particular map. Unfortunately, it's the second half. Smiley does end up getting picked up. And we are going to be seeing Snake with a little bit of a flank going down. Easily taking those players out. Moving on. Rules is able to pick up one. Francisco also going to be able to pick up one, but that's going to be full squad wipe happening over onto one up side. So another push happening over here towards C. Adamant is going to be back up into his tank, so we're going to be seeing some armor clashing over here next to Charlie. In the meantime, we do see another push happening over here towards Alpha. I like this rotation coming in from one up. They're consistently putting in pressure all across the map, and they are going to be able to come out on top. 0-73 Pro Nation, or I'm sorry, one up is going to be able to take the win. So overall, really, really good plays coming in from one up. They looked fantastic. Very, very solid movement. Very solid fragging. They owned Mangusta Esports the entire time. Adamant had a much better game than what we've seen in the past. He was able to get that initial shots in onto Rules. Once Rules did end up going down, Adamant pretty much had free range. He was able to get some really good coordinated shots with his infantry players as well. But I would have to say that was a much better play coming in from the armor side of one up than what we saw in the very first round. So definitely making a huge difference in how they were able to control that map. So now we are going to be heading on into Rotterdam over here, guys. And this is going to be back to an infantry-focused game. Now, we saw one up just really dominating in that last one. 100-0. And not only was it 100-0, guys, but they actually flipped the map. Because they were starting on the Axis side, or the Allied side. But they flipped the map, and they held A and B the entire time, which wasn't even their own home flag. So that was pretty ridiculous when you think about it. And not something that you see too awful much, but they did end up having a really good play where they sent they sent 8 medics all the way to the north and were able to bust through. A lot of smokes, a lot of heals, a lot of revives, and that definitely was the playmaker right there. So really good job on their part. Now on this side, it does look like one up is going to go in for the defense over here onto Bravo. They think that there's going to be a big push happening over here towards the north, so they're just going to go ahead and make sure and check. But in the meantime, we do see on the south side of the map a really good push coming in from MNG. Now, are they going to be able to get onto this flag first? I'm thinking Too Much Drugs is going to try and find some cross shots. Nice headshot there onto Cake as he's going to be rotating back in. Too Much Drugs now going to be making his way towards the middle of the map. Not going to be connecting with anybody just yet, but the rest of his teammates are going to be finding all of these players. Only one left. He's going to be sitting next to that medic box, and the big spawns are going to be coming in. Only one guy is left up and alive. He does end up getting picked up. You can just see a mess of red bodies there. But still, Captain Cake is going to be up and alive. He picks up two, finally going down. And oh my god, this is still a crazy, crazy game. Snake managing to stay alive with that Tommy gun. He does have those med kits, but he's going to get pinched from two different sides. Will not be able to survive. Where is the rest of his team? We do see Francisco Rules maybe in a position to attack here. Jando has been able to leak out towards that A flag. So this is their opportunity to flip the tables here early on in this match. This is going to be a massive battle here as a Bomb Atrocity picks up one. Anybody left back there? No, they do get the full clean sweep, clean wipe. Cake is going to be back up maybe into the middle to push in onto that Bravo flag. They managed to secure themselves the south side of the map, so MNG is not going to have to worry about anybody coming in onto that their home flag. As we do see Doom setting up, nice little shots going down, really crisp shots coming in here with that Tommy gun. And there is so much smoke that's going to be coming in right now towards the south side of the map. A couple of players trying to make their way through the river. One actually did end up getting through. So for now, it does look like that they have been able to stop any kind of push coming in towards that B side. Speed spawning out one, maybe going to be leaking out here towards the north, just hitting his legs over and over and over again. But with that medic pouch, he is going to be okay. Trying to get back out a little bit wider, only able to pick up one. So once more, we do see Snake getting out towards that A flag. Does look like the player who did make it his way over into River, he did get taken down. Banshee also going to be able to pick up a kill of his own. Can he spot the player laying down? He does! Snaps right to him. That's a Bomb Atrocity getting picked up very, very quickly. And now that B flag is starting to go into their favor. Nobody leaking out towards C. No, this is actually really good. If they can get control of this B flag quickly enough and possibly put some more pressure over onto A, this would be huge here for MNG. Too Much Drugs, though, still going to be up and alive. He will be able to finish out on that last kill. Still not winning out in the burn on B just yet. More spawns are going to be happening. Oh, a nice flank coming in for Too Much Drugs. Runs out of ammo, but can he make it happen? There are players everywhere. I don't know if he got the suppression ping right there as the player on the other side of the pillar. Maybe some C4 going down, take him out, but no, he is going to be staying alive. Trying to run around for a different angle here. God, this guy's getting shot from every different direction. It is pretty crazy as he's also going to be looking for players coming on in, but finally the Molotov will be able to finish him off. Still B going to be in the hands of MNG. A is going to be safe for the time being. Kama going to be looking for those players kind of floating into the water, using the sniper rifle no less, and I don't know if this is going to be to his benefit, as the player is going to be up and very, very close. Yeah, he does go down very fast. I like the idea of the sniper rifle, just I think that he needs to have at least one more player over there with him, just in case that exact thing happens, where they are able to get across the river, get up nice and close. While the pistol is really good, it's not that good. So, like the idea, just the execution, not the greatest. But they're still going to be holding on to this B flag for the time being. Abomatrocity now winning out on the burn as he finds 2 more players here onto Bravo. 112 to 91. A very close game. Still 1 up, though, with the lead. And we should be seeing Abomatrocity finishing off this kill. He has a very good angle right now. And I think he's actually fighting over with a medic. Kama, though, he's going to be able to pick up 2 with the Sleb Slatter. Not a gun you typically see in competitive play. And there we have it, Abomatrocity finding that last guy onto Bravo, so that's going to be a clear out there to that B site. We do see another leak that's going to be happening there towards the north. Francisco trying to stay alive as well, maybe creating a little bit of havoc with a Lewis gun. We do see a one-on-one fight going down. Cake managing to win out in that exchange, but he needs to go ahead and press and try and get some ground here. 2 players are going to be spawning back into the backfield for 1 up, as they will be able to control and contain over there onto that A flag. Oh, I like the spot that we're seeing Rizzo playing right now. So he's going to be set up in a very good position to basically create a really, really good crossfire. So the angles that they're going to have to play from, oh, nice. That's going to be too much drugs coming around the corner at the same time. So a little bit of a distraction there, too much drugs, able to clean it up. That was a really good play there on their part. And that's going to be another clean there towards the south side of the map. And we do see some aggression now going to be coming out from 1 up. They may potentially go for this 3-cap 100 now. 255 is trying to get a little fancy there, but not going to be happening as Smiley does end up getting picked up. Too much drugs, though. Now, he is in the Lion's Den over here onto that C flag as he does get taken down. And a mass of players are going to get picked up here towards the north, but that's going to go into the favor of 1 up as well. So they are just winning battle after battle after battle as we are seeing all the spawns coming back in here towards that C flag. Speed is going to be putting some pressure down as well. We see Abomatrocity getting ready for a possible push that's going to be coming out. Doom is going to be able to pick up that one. And right now, just where does MNG go? What do they do? Where are they supposed to push? They're just not winning these gunfights. They're not winning these exchanges. And they're not able to get any kind of presence on this map whatsoever. And Abomatrocity is just going back and forth, looking through these 2 alleyways, checking and making sure that nobody's going to be pushing on up. Hearing the footsteps now. Oh, this would be huge if he can stay alive here in this situation, because while he may not be able to get these kills, if he can slow down the push as he spots 2 of them are going to be crossing. There's the 3rd as he does connect with Snakey. Yeah, and he's completely been able to stall out any kind of push that was going to happen. So really good job on him. Although there's a guy right on the other side of this door right here. I'm going to stay on board with him. I want to know if he's going to be able to pick up these 2 kills. He opens up the door, trying to be sneaky. No, will not be able to get the frags. His teammate, though, Arizzo, still going to be sitting in the same place. Look at this place. I love it. There is no good way for him to get taken out of this position unless he's just completely overwhelmed. This is such a good spot for him to be in with this Lewis gun. And unless he gets completely smoked out, he is just going to continuously be shooting on in. Packet's still going to be trying to make his way over here towards the south side of the map. Nobody really going to be in a position to do much of anything at all. 10 tickets left. I mean, what exactly are we going to be seeing coming out right now for MNG? Maybe they can make one solid push to push into Bravo, but they're not going to make it over to Alpha. That's not going to be a viable situation for them to actually make. Arisso's still going to be staying alive. Oh, my God. 4 tickets left here as we are going to be ending out on this match. Too much drugs, looking good, getting aggressive. I want to see right now how good 1UP was in terms of frags. Where's Rizzo? 8-1. So he didn't get a lot of kills there in that position, but he got the kills that mattered. He was able to lock him down pretty nice. 14-6 there from Abomatrocity, 15-7 from Smiley, 11-7 from Adamant, 17-9 for Too Much Drugs. He was really laying down the law. And on the other side of the map, well, you just really couldn't have anything going their way. So that, my friends, is going to be another round going into the favor of 1UP. So you know how we had talked about before, guys, that either of these teams had lost a round. They were 5-0 going into this match. Well, I think 1UP right now is proving why they are undefeated. And MNG, man, they just have not gone up against a team like this before. So now we are going to be heading on into Hamada, which was arguably our closest game. I believe it came down to 58 tickets or 54 tickets. It was something like that. I think I actually have them written down here. Yeah, okay, so 58 tickets there for Hamada, and that did go into the favor of 1UP once again. But this would be, I think, the map if we're going to be seeing MNG being able to make a play. They looked pretty decent on the rotations at the very beginning of the match. In the middle of it, they kind of suffered. Towards the end, they were really starting to pick it up. Of course, 1UP just, they had the advantage majority of the time. They looked really, really good in all of their frags. But, you know, if you're getting kills and not getting onto the flags, you can still lose the game. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you actually can lose a game if you are doing well on kills but not getting onto the flags. And, yeah, we'll see if they're going to be able to make this thing happen. Okay, so 1UP is going to be on the Axis side. We are going to be seeing the Allied side over here for Mangusta Esports. Both tanks are going to be out right away. So we'll see where the armor is going to be actually positioning themselves. It does look like Rules is going up towards the north. Adamant is deciding to come maybe down here towards the south side of the map. Jando, though, he's going to be on this Bravo flag. And I have to say, Jando was doing really well, except for when he gets a tank right to the face. Oh, man, that sucks. But Adamant does have to be careful because C4 is a very real possibility here from this position. Oh no, Cake that was just bad timing on his part. He tried to get a little fancy there with switching out with his guns, but not going to be able to do really any damage at all to anybody as Kama goes in for the revive. Not going to happen, buddy, as he does get taken down. So B flag should be going over into the favor right now of 1UP. So we have 1, 2, 3 players that are going to be set up here onto that Bravo flag to try and do something. But slowly but surely, every single one of them is going to be taken down. Packet is going to be back up and alive. Kama with the spawns coming back in. We do see a rotation over there for that C flag, but is there a rotation back onto A? It does look like Too Much Drugs is trying to get a little bit aggressive there. I'm not too sure if he's going to be in a position to do much of anything with this tank. I think he's already used his rockets. Yeah, he's got 1 rocket left. Doesn't matter. He does end up getting picked up. On the other side, though, we do see Adamant right now. He's getting a couple of shots into him as well, as he's going to go ahead and back on out. But C-Flag is going to be safe, so not going to have to worry about that for too long. In the meantime, though, B has gone over here to MNG, so managing to kind of scatter the 1UP players. Ooh, nice little headshot there. But managing to scatter the 1UP players to the point where a lot of holes in the armor. They were able to get through, get control of this Alpha flag, now control of that Bravo. So they have their home flag and B. Where do they set up for the defense? Does look like Adamant's still going to be up and alive. Where is Rules? Did Rules get taken down? I am not seeing him. I think Rules may have been picked up. I do see... Oh, there he is. All the way into the bottom side of the map. So this is what I'm interested in, is how this tank-on-tank battle is going to go. Now, Rules doesn't have a support kit or a support player, but Adamant is very low on health. There you go. Too much drugs. Trying to do some damage. Will not be able to. Adamant just barely surviving on a sliver of health. And Rules, I don't think he wants to push this. He's getting pushed from two different infantry players, and he has to go ahead and back on up. Now, that's going to be good kills coming in from him as he's trying to survive. But no, he ends up going down, and Adamant somehow staying alive with, like I said, a sliver of health. That has got to be frustrating if you are MNG. I mean, really, they should have been able to take down that armor, but not able to do so. And even Rules not committing to killing Adamant. See, at the very least, had he committed to killing Adamant in that situation, maybe he would have gone down, but he also would have done away with the other team's armor, but not the case. So Rules is going to be spawning back in. It's going to be back over here for this A defense to try and hold on to it. 139 to 119, though. They have a decent lead, I would have to say, so not too bad. But they do need to be careful because that lead can go away extremely fast. And remember, they only lost, or they lost this game by 58 tickets before, so they don't have a lot of leeway. They do have some, but not a lot. As Snake is going to be making his way here for a flank. Oh my god! Runs into 2 players. Yeah, that's not going to be a kill at all. That almost spooked me. But we are going to be seeing just a lot of damage happening over here towards Alpha. We'll be going over into their favor. Speed is going to be coming back in once more here for one. A nice long-range shot's going to be coming into the medic kit as he connects with 2. Too much drugs, still going to be staying up and alive. Finally does get taken down. Over here on B, though. Not the best defensive positions here for MNG. But one up, taking all of the high ground positions. And this does give them some really good places to get those spawns, to get some nice jumping points. For lack of a better way of saying it, getting onto the flag. And it does look like that B flag is going to go over into their favor with the help of the tank. We do see that C flag is also getting capped over, so this is going to be one of those moments that is very frequent on Hamada where flags are just getting capped all over the place. Arras does spawn back in for one up to try and clean this out. He's looking to see where these players are going to be set up at. Nice pickup. We'll be able to get at least one. Looking for that second player. I don't think he realizes that he's actually in the front, but it doesn't really matter because he is holding off on the burn for now. With his teammate here, he should be able to close this out here fairly quickly. Well, as soon as I say that, we do see some spawns coming back in over there for that C flag. Adamant, though, he's going to be coming on in. Francisco trying to get a couple of shots there onto the backside of the tank, but he's only got a support kit, so he's not going to be able to do much in terms of damage to the tank. And you can see that he is a little bit damaged there. Has to go ahead and back on up. Nice job there from Smiley. Too much drugs, though. He does get taken down for some nice C4. That was going to be Banshee there. Able to pick him up. And now Smiley, can he clean up this last player? Francisco. He has been spotted. Adamant knows exactly where he's going to be pushing in from, and there you have it. So that's going to be a clean wipe onto Charlie. Rules is going to be back up, though, in a tank of his own, but he's getting taken down. And yeah, he's going to have to get out and either heal or bail. Does look like they are bailing for now. He's trying to heal up the tank. Arras, though, comes around the corner. Oh, no. Are they going to steal it? Oh! I thought for a second they were going to be able to steal it, but Rules with the frag grenade, finishing off his own tank and getting the kill on Arras. So at the very least, they're not going to have to deal with a double tank setup on Hamada, which, I don't know, that could be pretty rough, especially on this side of the map with some long-range tanks. You put one over there on that side, one over there on that side, that's going to be really brutal to have to deal with. Captain Cake does end up getting picked up as well, as we are going to be seeing one up slowly but surely closing in on this alpha flag. A bomb atrocity. He's getting shot from spawn as well. But Arrizzo is there to finish up a couple of these frags. And he can hear the footsteps coming back in. Ooh, almost finishing off the headshot. I think his teammate will be able to take him out. And yeah, this is just horrible right now. As Arrizzo doing a fantastic job. He picks up 2, gets the revive there on his teammate. I don't think there's anybody pressuring anywhere else on the map. Well, we do have a leak over here, actually, to the north side of the map. But Adamant is going to be sitting back onto that C flag. So he should be able to, at the very least, create some spawns there for his team if that C flag does get completely burnt down. Snakey does get taken out. Or, I'm sorry, Snakey ends up getting the frag there. as he's now going to be pushing on into this A site. Francisco, also, he's going to be flanking around, trying to get over here towards the north side of the map. And Paquito, while he is on top of that C flag, he is going to be taking a lot of damage. So right now, they have managed to keep this game very, very close. 64 tickets to 76. Still in favor of 1UP. But I have to say, this is the closest that we have seen so far. And Smiley going to be coming around the backside. With only 1 or 2 players left up, I think they should be able to clean this out. Smiley does spot him out. We'll be able to take down Packet, but there is one more player who just got the spawn at the last second. And Smiley did spot that out. Nice pickup there. Once again, going to clean that C flag, and that is going to be a really good scoreline for him. Start 13-6 so far. Looking really, really decent. But as you can see, that one leak right there did take a lot of that pressure going off onto A. So if those 2 players had not been able to get out towards the north side of the map, get onto that C flag, we probably would be seeing a potential 3-cap coming in at this very moment, but not going to be the case just yet. Too much drugs now, pushing on into this B flag. Nice plays there with the 1907. Again, a gun that is very, very good at close range, kind of rough at long range, but if you can make it work, then you're going to be able to put down a lot of damage. And I think they have been able to clear out onto that B site. They have. Also over onto C, that is now going to be getting contested. We do see the tank here from Rules trying to do some work onto Alpha, but this is a very dangerous spot for him to be in, although he only has to deal with speed and Abomatrocity right now. And Abomatrocity trying to do some work with his nades, not connecting with any of them just yet. Francisco is going to be able to spawn back in. They're winning out onto the burn. Abomatrocity will be able to get the kill. Now it's going to be 2 assaults coming into the backside. Rules, he needs to go ahead and get on out of there, and I think he's going to be able to do just that. But Doom is going to be sitting up on top. Nice damage going to be coming in. Arizo, he's going to be coming in with some C4 of his own. Can he actually get the kills there on Jando? He does, but also gets traded out by Snake. So a lot of fighting going back and forth, and ultimately it is going to be going into the favor right now of MNG. 42-56, as they might be able to take the lead on this one. If Abomatrocity and Speed get cleaned up, this is going to be where basically they can push it onto that Bravo flag, potentially go in for a 3-cap, but as we were saying, that C flag is also getting capped. And Abomatrocity is still staying alive. This man is crazy here, as he's just kiting around this tank, kiting around these players, constantly being a nuisance. And this is what you got to do here in this situation. I mean, when you're in a position where you're able to literally hold up a full squad, and you're talking about the armor as well, you just keep on doing it. Even if your players are going to be dying over and over again, this is exactly what you need to be doing. C flag is going to be going back in the possession of 1UP, although that's going to be 3 down around that C site, so we might be seeing a push coming on into it. At the same time, Rules is deciding to go ahead and back on out, maybe get a couple of heals going down, but continuously harassing on this back flag here for A. And Arizo with the turnaround. What was that? He's going to be able to pick up Jando. No way he should have been able to survive, but somehow he did, and that tank is going to be very close to dead, as Rules now going to be flaming. Doom is going to be on the hunt right now. He's looking for that last and final hit onto the tank. The tank is he's just running for dear life, dodging missiles left and right. We do see that A now firmly in their control, but B has gone over into the favor right now of MNG, and Kama going to be doing some nice defensive work. So Rules still staying alive. Snake is going to be spawning back in, 28-34, as we potentially are going to be seeing the lead change coming on in, but spawns are going to be coming up from main. And I want to go on board right now with Francisco, as he is in a position to cut off these reinforcements. You can hear those footsteps. Nice shots from behind. As we are all tied up, and for the first time in this match, we are going to be seeing MNG being able to take the lead as 27-24. And so far, they are going to be holding strong there onto the C flag. Now, on the other side of the map, we do see some massive fighting happening. Rules is trying to stay alive. He's very, very low on health right now. And oh my God, too much drugs does get a really good shot into him. We'll be able to take him down. Ultimately, I don't think that's going to be mattering too much, though Adamant is going to be up and alive. So if Adamant is able to stay up, do some long-range splash damage onto this B flag, that could help him out quite a bit into their push coming on in. Too Much Drugs now going to be making his way back in onto Bravo. We do see Adamant now with the tank. He's going to be making his way here for the potential save on B. And yeah, they are just going to slowly but surely start picking up all of these frags. 23 and 12. And they will be able to finish out the burn onto Bravo. In the meantime, though, A is going to be flashing. So do we have anybody over here on C? We do not. Though Too Much Drugs is going to be coming on back for a potential save. The round is not over yet, guys, as both of these teams still vying for this control on Alpha. And this has been just a hellacious fight. Something that we don't typically see onto A unless it is that triple cap, but it has been a flag of massive back and forths here. So the tank is going to be getting onto that Alpha flag. We do see Speed setting up on top of Bravo, looking across the way. Not going to be finding anybody just yet. 16 and 4 as we do have a push coming on in for 1UP. Will they be losing their first round in this season? It does look like that's going to be the case. The spawns come in 15 and 0 as Mangusta Esports narrowly able to squeeze out that round.
Only on esportbf.com.